Okay, this thing weighs a ton, much like the Bliss. This is stainless steel, people. Like, that's nuts. It weighs a ton. I'm just going to put it up. See, this thing is so heavy that it unscrews everything. So this is the AGA Tiamat, 30 bucks. This is the Bliss, about 150 bucks retail. It's bigger than the Bliss. It is wider than the Bliss, but it weighs about the same. These are both stainless steel. This one is more industrial looking. It's got a really good grip here. I have not taken this thing apart, nor do I plan to, but I'm told the center post is not stainless steel. Do I care? No. I'm one of those people, I'm not going to take it apart. It does not leak. I haven't had a leak. This top cap comes off. Okay, so you got quite a few options on your configuration. And if you see, that's a really nice little Phillips head screw. 2 of them. This is where it gets weird. Okay, so this is where I had my wick. This is where it came, but I kept frying the wire every time. I must have wrapped this thing 15 times and just kept cooking the wire. The only thing I can think of is that this screw is when you put your wire on, it's right on the base. So the wire is going to run and touch this base as it hits the mesh. Now, this side is supposed to be, you can see how that is? That little screw post has like a thing for the wire to go. Why don't I get a pointer? There we go. It's a thing for the wire to go in there, and then you screw down to tighten it. And that's supposed to be for your silica setup. However, I've just messed up my... Anyway. It's not gonna... Are you kidding me? There we go. So, that's supposed to be for your silica setup. However, I put my mesh wire, say that 5 times fast, over there, and you can't really see, but it just seems like the wire is up off the base, the initial wire, and it first time, bang, works perfect. How does it vape? I'm going to stick it on the bolt. I don't know about hot spots. You keep wiggling the wire, but there we go. We got all kinds of stuff. It doesn't wick as well as the Bliss. You have to like give it a little tip. But that could just be the mesh that I'm using. This mesh I've used over and over and over. It also could be because this thing, if you can see, is touching the side of the tank, the wick, the inside. Right there. It seems to be touching. That could be because when I tighten up the screw, it sort of bends it. You see that? Anyway, like I said before, the way it performs is going to be conditioned on how well you do your little wick and wire setup. But this thing is heavy, heavy. and it's got a really good O-ring on it. You can feel it when you put it on. But yeah, dude's heavy. But let's see. This one was, it's heavy. It's about 70 to 72 grams, which is almost, well, it's 2.5 ounces. So it's heavy. It's $30. And if you notice them on the website, yeah, you're going to be surprised at the size of it when you get it. Because I went, what? That's huge. I was expecting something more along this size when I saw it. But yeah, it's big, it's hefty. It's about the same circumference as a bolt. And how does it vape? It vapes as well as you create the wire. So the AGA Tiamat. Hefty, hefty, hefty. And I haven't tried it different configurations and some possibly a new wick, but I did have issues with using the little tiny flat screw there as my negative, because it just can't. I don't know if it's because the wire was touching the base, but it shouldn't have. But the thing is, as soon as I switched it to the other thing, it works well better and didn't short out. So if you don't mind hefty, I mean hefty, it's 2.5 ounces. So when people say, oh, it's $150 because it's stainless steel, well, this is stainless steel and it's $30. I know, and back in the day when these first started, they justified the price by, yes, but you'll only you only ever have to buy one. Honestly, people, I haven't bought one. I have 6. So, and even the people that are purchasing the expensive ones don't have just one. Once they've paid $150 for something, it's like they have to pay $150 for every one of them. It can get expensive, but we're talking about hobby. But what I want to say is you can get quality stainless steel, heavy as shit, and you don't have to pay $150. And this one did not leak ever since I had it. And it only cost $30. I got this one at Discount Vapors. Discount Vapors has quite a few options as far as rebuildables go, so I would check them out. You're going to watch a lot of videos, but the thing is, you're going to want to try them. It's much easier to try a bunch of them if they're $20, $30 than if they're $150. So if you like hefty, and it's a stainless steel, and you know, the tank is not, it's just polycarbonate, but Toonie's glass, only you know it's not glass.
Sumi, don't say that word.
So yeah, it's a big, hefty. I can't get over how, I just couldn't get over how big it was. So anyway, and it's all about the girth. It does look kind of cool on the boss. And you know, if you look good, you feel good.